you don't want to start with Once Upon a Time. You want to start with, this is how Alfie and I went from enemies to best friends. Let's do some Glinda makeup, and I'm going to talk about what it's like to do a Glinda party. I actually haven't done a ton of Glinda parties. I think like 3 maybe total. The first Glinda party I ever did was not a birthday party. It was actually a first communion celebration, and they booked Glinda to appear. It made me super nervous because, you know, I usually do birthday parties and I had no idea what a first communion party would be like, but it basically had the same format as a birthday party. So I wasn't sure if I should follow the normal party structure that I do as a party princess, which is story time into games and activities into singing happy birthday. If they book extra events like face paint and balloon twisting, we fit that in there as well. But my classic party setup is story time, games and activities, photos. So a story time is somewhat difficult for a character like Glinda, and I originally was kind of like, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. Maybe we'll just do some sing-along to the songs and see how that goes. But I actually think you can do a Glinda story time. I think you just have to be very loose with the details and kind of emphasize the song. Usually the kids have favorite songs that they want and they're gonna wanna hear over and over anyway. So make sure you know what those songs are. If you don't know going in, you can always ask the birthday girl or first communion girl and she'll tell you. I'm doing like an underpainting technique today, which I've never really done, but I just wanted to kind of see what it would be like. Give me a little Ariana Grande nose. For Glinda themed activities, I think putting on Popular and doing like a makeover style something would be perfect. Like if you offer makeovers, or even if you do face paint, you can kind of do it as if it's makeovers. I got this cute little perfume glitter thing that I use to do like makeovers as like finishing touches, is like, oh, now you're a new person. I think like trying to teach them how to be popular as like a Glinda character. You can teach them how to do the hair toss, make it like a whole event, like learn how to toss, learn how to do a little dance and make up something funny, and then like finishing touch with like a glitter or a makeup, or if you do nail polish, something like that. I look like a ghost right now, but if you are Glinda with an Elphaba, there is going to be kind of a split in my experience in the party kids on the Glinda fans versus the Elphaba fans, and Glinda's just going to be more popular. It's kind of like an Elsa Anna situation, except for Glinda is Elsa in this case, which is ironic, I know, but it's just the truth. I'm using this bad boy just to get that Glinda effect in. I do love all the Glinda makeup. I think Glinda's actually an easier one to be a crowd pleaser because you can be so silly goofy as her versus like a classic princess. Their personalities are more demure and more elegant, but Glinda is a goof. She is a huge goofball, so you're definitely just gonna want to play up that goofy energy and try to offer to like teach them spells, but none of your spells are gonna work. And you can kind of play that off as like a funny joke, like, oh, it didn't work, or give them kids their wand and have them try and see if they want to pretend it works or pretend it doesn't work, but it's kind of fun. I know we're supposed to do makeup like Ariana Grande in the movie. I think Glinda would have more sparkles and wear more blush, personally. So we're gonna go a little blush heavy. I am gonna put foundation on top of this and then maybe do like a little bit more. So this might be like a very heavy look, but it's interesting. It's something I've never tried before. So we'll see if we like it. I'm going to mix my Glinda Glow Drops with my foundation. I just broke it. So this is a reused bottle. I filled it with, oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, scary. Because they don't make them in the like Glinda bubble anymore. So I bought the rose quartz serum and then poured it back into this. I shouldn't do that again because that bottle is on its last legs. But anyway, I'm gonna go lighter for foundation just because I feel like I don't need that much coverage. I did underpainting and we're gonna do overpainting also. So I feel like that's enough. But anyway, here we go. It's like I'm an artiste. I'm gonna pick up what's left on my hand. And just buff. If I was being a normal person, I might stop there for the face, but since we're being an extra special witch, we're gonna do more. I feel like the nose is so important as Glinda. Getting a teeny tiny button nose. Okay, I do think I like the effect that had of like underpainting and then adding some more on top. I feel like it has like more of a natural glow to it. Let's do eyes and lips. Stepped into sunlight just so you could have a little bit of a better view, but here's the finished look. I do wish I had a fake eyelash for her right now. Drop your recommendations for the best fake eyelashes because I don't usually wear them. I would love some beginner-friendly recommendations.